So many of you know that we raise miniature Nubian goats, which are an amazing dairy breed of goat. So I collect my own milk every morning while my does are in milk. And we also have numerous chickens, which means we also have a lot of fresh eggs. So lots of milk, lots of eggs means that I make a lot of different custards, ice creams, puddings, and we'll also do like pudding pops. So let's go ahead and do our baked custard. So I start with 2 quarts of fresh milk. In my case, of course, it's goat milk. And I'm going to put it into a pan and heat it on a very low heat and just simmer it until it's nice and steamy. As that's simmering, I'm going to get my baking pan and put it inside of another baking pan. You want to create like a hot water bath when you're doing your custard. Fill the lower pan with about 2 to 3 inches of water. Just make sure it doesn't get into the baking pan. You also want to butter or grease the baking pan. So I'm going to get my eggs ready, and I'm going to use 9 eggs. These are actually duck eggs. I'm going to separate them and only use the yolk. And to that, I add 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. And then I'm just going to whisk this all together until it's nice and smooth. And then you're going to want to temper your eggs, and you temper by adding the hot milk to the yolks slowly, whisking, add, whisking, add. You kind of just do it in small intervals, warming up the yolk gradually so that you're not making scrambled eggs is the idea here. So hot milk into the yolk, little bit at a time, whisk, whisk, whisk. And then eventually you can take the hot yolk and add it into the rest of your hot milk. So you're just slowly heating, gradually heating the yolk and keeping it smooth, and just like I said, make sure you're not scrambling your eggs. You're just keeping it a nice liquid consistency. If you see large gobs of egg floating around, you can strain this through a fine mesh. And once that is all combined, we can put it into our prepared baking dish. So I'm just going to pour it right in there, leave everything uncovered, put it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees, 350 to 360, anywhere in there is fine. And we're going to bake this for about 50 minutes to 1 hour until it looks nice and golden. Your edges are pretty solidified, and when you put a knife through it, it comes up pretty clean. And you can play with the consistency here of what you like. If you like it a little runnier, if you like it a little bit more solid, totally up to you. And I like to serve mine up with a little raspberry jam, some blackberries or blueberries. Strawberries are good too. Shake a little powdered sugar and some cinnamon on top, and it is delicious. So that's it. It's that simple. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thistle and Rose Farm.